Get out of my shot, Ron.
All right, give me a clap. Give me a little clap.
Come on, everybody. Come on, give me a little clap.
Welcome back, folks. Is that all? Are you happy to be back with your favorite podcasters? You know, every Wednesday.
Checking in with that last podcast on your list. And we should be the first podcast on your list, really, because we are the only podcast that will reward a commenter, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram. We're gonna choose to give people stuff, give you things, physical things.
Absolutely. We love to give away physical things.
Let's see here. I want to check the Instagram first for our initial podcast.
Let's see. We got Sheldon, Alaska said ball out.
Ball out. I mean, that's a great comment, and that's also solid life advice, you know?
Exactly. It's a little bit better than Rock the State, who just said, cool.
Shout out to Rock the State. I do want to, let's see. We've got Banksy Beezy, a Showdown favorite, always comes to our shows. He said favorite part about last year was the multiple stages, food trucks, and that DJ igloo.
Floki says hello, everyone.
We talked about it last week, but I'm so excited for the Dome's transformation. The Dome is going to get a glow up, and I can't wait for everybody to see it and experience it in person.
Huge glow up. It almost does every year. I mean, going from being like a half dome year one to a full dome year two, we really just continue to level that up.
Max says slander and nightmare were key moments in my life. I think it was for a lot of people. It's so funny because, you know, Alaska's like kind of we're separated from the rest of the United States. And it's so funny because sometimes we'll book an act like Nightmare and Slander. And some people that aren't into EDM are like, okay, that's cool. And I'm like, they sell out. They had like the biggest crowd at Ultra, like over 100,000 people came to see them. So I don't know.
They do their own festivals. They sell out their own festivals just by themselves.
It's always funny whenever you see the different worlds. So obviously Sundown, we have different genres, and you see people like in rock worlds, just like, wow, people mosh to this music, and I'm like, yeah, it's changed a lot. So yes, I think Slander and Nightmare were key moments in a lot of people's lives. Also, shout out to Erica. She said, love everything. So excited for this year. She was a big help last year.
Actually, she and Tesha commented too. They both ran around and helped us with our marketing team, and we're just like the dynamic duo together. I think that photo of them in front of the In Tooth We Crust gets used a lot on our social media, but it's because they're so darn cute.
So I'm going to pick a winner. I never do this. Natalie, you pick a winner. I have a hard time.
No.
Pick a winning comment.
Pick a winner, chicken dinner. Oh, should we give it to somebody who asked you to check your DMs? Oh man, I don't know. This is so hard. I kind of want to give it to Ball Out.
Oh, let's give it to Ball Out. Ball Out is great. I love Ball Out.
Sheldon, Alaska. Ryan Sheldon.
You win.
We'll be DMing you. You've won some merch.
You've won some Sundown merch. Moving on to the YouTube comments. We did get a YouTube comment. Edgar Santos 5431. He's missing a number there. He said, so is there going to be more artists to be announced later? Yes, there will be more artists announced later. And by later, we have an exclusive. I'm going to put breaking news all over this segment.
Wait, can you play the air horn?
All right. I mean, the ballpark works too.
Well, we're going to hit it out of the park with lineup 2.
So phase 2 is getting announced, and we do have a solid date for you. Phase 2 will be announced March 22nd. So mark your calendars. March 22nd, we are announcing phase 2. It's stacked. There's a lot of names on here. I'm very excited about it.
I think you're going to lose your mind.
Once the phase 2 lineup is announced, I guarantee we'll burn through those tickets very quickly. So again, buy your tickets early before we move on to tier 3.
Just to clarify, it's not going to change as soon as we drop the lineup, but like it's based on ticket allotments, and we're getting close.
We're getting very close.
We'll give you guys some warnings and stuff, but
absolutely
don't snooze.
Do not.
You will lose.
Do not. So phase 2 lineup is coming out. Very excited about that. There will be more news about that coming up.
Wait, wasn't there another comment on our Instagram from my aunt? Shout out Aunt Betsy. I love you. Could you read it?
Natalie, you are the coolest. That sounds like the most amazing event. I wish I could go with Dean and Kai. Great podcast here. You have such a cool vibe, and it makes this fun event seem like the only place to be during that weekend. And then some
Oh,
emojis.
come on. That's so sweet.
It's very
I
wholesome.
love you, Aunt Betsy.
Very wholesome.
So wholesome.
Very wholesome comment. Aunt Betsy gets some merch too. Aunt Betsy gets some merch too.
I love it. I'll get her sizes. We'll send those out. And I didn't hold Grant at gunpoint to read that first line.
No. Phase 2 is going to be announced, and then I know people are wondering how many phases are going. There's 3 phases. The third phase, we have some extra names, but we also are going to be doing a large local lineup drop. So I know we've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot.
Yeah, you guys are very eager to play, and we are eager to support you. We want you to play. Part of putting this festival on is to help uplift local voices, and we are going to include lots of locals, as we have in the past. We had an amazing locals stage last year. I mean, even EBZ's comment was like he spent way too much time at the local stage.
Yeah,
it was so much fun. That amphitheater was awesome, and I know I caught myself hanging out for some great sets.
Yeah, I did too.
We look forward to having more people, and we had locals on more than just the local stage. We had some people on the main stage as well. So there's going to be slots to fill, and we want you. We want you, Uncle Sam. We want you.
But we are going to be doing. We have some locals that are already locked in, but we do want to open this up. Shoutout is very involved in the local community, and we try to see as many acts as we can, but that doesn't mean we get to see everybody. So over the next couple weeks, keep an eye on our social media. We're going to be posting a flyer for essentially a talent search, a local lineup search where we get to see you come and perform. Now, this is not to say that just because you DM'd us, you are going to get a slot. You do have to. There are going to be rules. Again, they'll be posted on our social media. It's going to be based on a lot of criteria: how you interact with us, how you interact with our staff, how you handle working with a DJ. All these kinds of things that go into essentially making sure that we have a smooth performance on festival day. So yeah, I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, so am I. I think it's going to be great to let people take the stage and perform some originals and just show us what they got.
Show us what you got.
We got some great locals we work with all the time, and I think this opportunity will let our team see some new voices and just kind of give you this chance to get on stage, work out some of those stage nerves before Sundown. It should be fun.
Like I said, a lot of this is also just helping, like you said, get out those nerves, because not only will you get it out from performing, but also you'll have dealt with some of the people. A lot of the Showdown staff will be there. You'll deal with some of the sound people, some of the DJs, some of the staff working the door, that kind of thing. So you'll get to know everybody. That way you're not showing up to the festival like all nervous, unsure of what to do.
We also want to offer an exchange for hearing you on stage. We're going to have some photographers there as well, so that we can get some media for you. I know that's a tough thing as a new artist to get some good headshots and things like that. So we just want to make sure whether or not you get selected for the festival, that we help you create some media that you can then use to push your music out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Same with video. We're going to try to get some videographers there too. Hopefully get some cool shots that you can use on your social media.
And it'll be open to the public too, right? I mean, you can come to the public. We're going to have some non-Showdown judges helping us rate people based on some criteria we'll put together. So it'll be fun. It'll be like trying out for your high school talent show, but with higher stakes.
Yeah, higher stakes. You might be performing on the same stage as Tech 9. Who knows? We're going to get into the FAQ. You know what I just realized? I was like, why don't we call this section the What the FAQ section? What the FAQ? What the FAQ?
What the FAQ?
All right, so this week, for our frequently asked questions section, we want to answer the question about the all ages event. It is an all ages festival. We do have 21 plus sections, obviously, for the beer gardens, but the rest of the festival is open to all ages. Why do we do this?
Wait, let's make a quick stipulation here, because it's not just the beer gardens, it's also VIP. Because VIP is connected to the beer gardens.
Yes.
And that is why VIP is only 21 and up. So Just make sure that you note that when you're looking for your tickets. If you
Yeah.
are under 21, do not buy a VIP ticket.
Yeah.
You will not get access to the VIP area.
Yes. Yeah. It doesn't override the 21 and up restriction.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yes, but basically, the rest of the festival is open for all ages. And why do we do this? Why did we do this? That was a question we did get a lot last year. As people were like, I don't want to be, I don't want. Why is it all ages? I don't want to be with 16-year-olds. Blah blah blah. We've always been primarily just focused on helping Alaska have a more vibrant music scene, and part of that is we don't want to leave the kids out. Music is very important for the kids. And a lot of our shows that we do, unfortunately, we do have to do at bars, and kids won't get any access to them. And we saw that at the Farside show. We had someone very upset that they couldn't go to Farside, and we understand. We understand that it's upsetting when you don't get to see your favorite artist. That is a big reason
I think,
why we want to keep the festival all ages.
Yeah, everyone on our team, when we were younger, we all wanted to go to these shows, and I know growing up, going to Romeg and West, like I just really wanted to be able to participate at some of the concerts in town, and that was always over 21. And so I was like, can I sneak in? And we do not encourage that, unfortunately. So that's why for our outside shows, we try to have an under 21 area and just really make music accessible to the younger generation. That's something we all wanted when we were kids, and it's huge for us. We're not going to sacrifice that. And bring music to the community. I saw a lot of families last year coming out with their kids. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I saw a lot of families. I saw a lot of very young kids, which last year we did 5 and under was free as long as you came with a parent or guardian. Parent, I'm assuming. But we're going to be doing 10 and under will be free to the festival. Right. If you are a parent and you can't find a babysitter, guess what? You can bring your below 10-year-old child with you to the festival for free, and just spend a good family day out there.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think I loved seeing the kids with earphones. There's nothing that is cuter to me than like a baby with giant earmuffs on. Just trying to protect those ears.
I saw a couple like rave strollers, which was really cool. Just like a baby napping, but the stroller's all decked out with lights and speakers. I was like, that's great.
Incredible. Yeah, and I was running around. Some of your parents, if you're watching this podcast, you might remember me. I was running around giving reentry bands to parents, especially parents with babies. This is a no reentry festival, but we do make an exception for young children. So that's another thing, parents want to bring their kids to the festival during the day and then want to drop them off with a babysitter and come back and rave. We support that. And we're going to make it easier for you to get reentry bans. Again, if you only have children with you, otherwise there's no reentry. Please do not kidnap any children so that you can get a reentry ban. We do not support that. But this is a family friendly event and we want your kids there, but we know that they're not going to be hanging out until 11:30 at night. So we want to be able to let you get the full access to the festival, accommodate there.
That is a good point to bring up. This is no reentry, and we did get a lot of questions about that too. There's no reentry because one, safety. It's just harder to regulate reentry among people. It would cause the lines at the door to be longer because we need to double check the identity of the person, make sure the wristband was the one that was scanned in when it was coming back is on the same person. Also just, unfortunately just drinking and whatever else may happen outside. Sometimes we can't monitor what's happening out there, so we can only monitor what's happening inside, and so that just makes it easier for our security team to know if anybody is too inebriated, if they need help, blah blah blah, which we can't really keep track of if someone goes out into the parking lot and comes right back in and doesn't let us know that they've had 10 shots and now they're just too drunk in the festival. So
the no reentry, it really, like we said, it's to protect you for your safety in the festival, and there's a lot going on to keep you safe. We're working on having kind of a take 5 area as well, so that there's a place you can go and rest, but also it's just a big grassy area. There's a lot of places to go chill and get a break from the festival if you're feeling a little overstimulated or just need a second. But if you have any type of medical condition where you would need to leave, please reach out to our box office. We do ADA compliance. We also have ADA stages. Like if you say break your leg the week before the festival and you need to sit, but you still want to come. We had ADA stages
Yeah,
at the
we
festival
had
in
ADA
areas for you to go, platforms with the wheelchair access. Please reach out to us. We want to make sure that the festival is a good experience for you. And that is box office at showdownalaska.com.
And
they can help you out with ticket issues too. Anything that might happen there. We had somebody DM us. They put in the wrong email to Tixer, lost access to that email. I know how that goes. That sucks, especially when you're trying to just work through things and then all of a sudden it puts in the wrong email automatically for you. We can fix that. Reach out to us. We also had issues if you bought the wrong day. You were thinking that Diplo was on Saturday. He is on Friday. And you bought a Saturday only ticket. You could always just buy a Friday ticket as well and come both days. Or you can email us an upgrade. You bought a single day. You think, wait, I want to go all 3 days. Email boxoffice at showdownalaska.com and we will help you handle that. Get the ticket issue figured out. We're here to help you. Like I said in the last issue of this podcast, we are not the Ticketmaster overlords that you might think we are. We actually read our inboxes and our DMs and all those things and try, do our best to get back to you.
Yeah.
If you're nice. We don't take hostility well.
Yeah. Yes.
At
yes.
this company. Oh, hey, we're locking down all our vendors. We put out a call for vendors and those slots are filling up. So if you're thinking about being a vendor, possibly watching this podcast, reach out now. We're going to fill up on spots. You won't be able to get anything if you reach out the week before the festival. And so we just wanted to give a shout out to some of our returning vendors. We had some amazing food trucks and vendors last year, and they're signed back on for this year. They've been amazing. Grant, you want to take us through that list?
Yeah. So we've got the Fern AK. We have Papaya Tree, Jerome's Kitchen Streetery, the Salmon Hookup, Atlas Roaming Kitchen, and Dippin' Dots. So those are the ones coming back. I will say I ate at every single one of those places throughout the weekend, and they were all excellent. Papaya Tree came in very close. The Fern AK on Sunday when it was hot, super hot, and I had like an acai bowl. It was so good.
Nothing's better for a hangover than a smoothie from the Fern AK. So good. We had some awesome people covering that. Shout out to Sweetie with AKLV Foodie. She got some great shots. You're probably looking at them right now. We're just super excited to have Dippin' Dots back. They were there year one. We missed out because of scheduling conflict year two, but now they're coming back. They were so awesome at year one. They let us climb on top of on top of the bus, and we were taking some photos. During Ferg, I have to say that was like a pivotal moment of year one for me. I'm standing on top of this bus and just like all of F Street is filled, and we had Crime Ski up there taking some sweet shots. Some of the best photos of the festival came out of that moment. And it was all because he asked the Dippin' Dots bus, hey, can I climb up? And they were amazing and accommodating and said, get on that bus. And it was great. It was super fun. We'll continue to do some vendor shout outs on the festival. Stay tuned. We've got some super exciting and yummy vendors that we're gonna be featuring. And
yes, she's not lying. We have some vendors that I think when we announce will be bigger news than some headliners.
Seriously, I'm serious. Some of the headliners, like people are gonna freak out.
Yeah.
They may just buy passes just to get this one vendor that I have in mind that I can't wait to tell you guys about. So it's good. And also, some of our artists and stuff, we've got Raw Crystal Collective coming back. They're huge. They are a great supporter of Showdown events. And we love having them around. They keep everything sparkly and bright and glittery. So we're sparkly and pretty. We're excited. Last year they were doing some glitter on me, and I was trying to take a video and my poor phone knocked the glitter over, and it was so sad, but they were really nice. They didn't hate me afterwards, even though I probably wasted like $40 worth of glitter.
That's so glitter related sadness just doesn't seem sad at all.
I know. It was like, how can you be sad when
Yeah.
there was glitter everywhere? It looked like a unicorn pooped on the ground at the festival.
Yeah.
But they were so sweet, and everybody running around with glitter on their faces looked so good. They do some great giveaways. They're awesome on social media. If you don't follow them, I'm sure their pages.
Yeah, I will pop it up there. Yes.
Yeah. So shout out to Raw Crystal Collective. We love you guys.
Moose's Tooth does this festival with us. They're a huge supporter, and we love them and what they do for the festival with all the beer gardens. Speaking of, probably can't show anything right now, but we did see some of their initial plans for the bars. They look so cool. I am so excited. to see what they come up with this theme. They showed us the themes and styles that they're going for, and it's gonna look cool. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah. We will have an episode, a behind the scenes episode with them as we get closer to the
Absolutely.
festival, kind of tease some of those out. I'm planning that just so that I can eat Diablo sticks on camera. And
Speaking of Moose's Tooth, we posted a reel of Natalie doing some interviews at the festival last year, asking people what their Moose's Tooth order was, and we got.
And thank you to everybody who let me babble on questions with them. We're hoping to use some more of that content here in the future, but everyone was so sweet, and they got VIP upgrades. So I was walking around with a handful of those at the festival. If you see me and you want to engage with us and film some content, it might be a sweet deal for you. You can end up at the VIP tent. So that's just a pro tip for those of you who watch the festival. For those of you who watch the podcast and attend the festival, there's kind of some Easter eggs hidden around if you find us. I also pretty much always have earplugs in my pocket. I am a huge supporter of protecting your ears. So if you need earplugs, wave me down, and yeah, I'd be happy to give you some. But yeah, let's go through those comments.
Let's see. Okay, so the big question was the poll. We ran a poll. Diablo sticks, Hungarian mushroom soup, or pizza? Which one? And it looks like the breadsticks were the winner.
I mean, how could you go wrong with Diablo sticks? Apparently there is a Diablo sticks gang.
We did get a lot of people for the Hungarian mushroom soup, though.
Queen Bitch said, dude, yes, I stand that soup so hard too. And their backpacker pizza, which was featured in another video that we just put out of building the festival. Go check that out on our page. That was some behind the scenes stuff.
Ooh, one thing we got a lot of comments on too was the Korean wings. A lot of people mentioned the Korean sweet and spicy wings. I will say I do love those wings.
I do too. Oh, they're so good.
Yeah.
Some of the best in town, which is saying a lot because we've got good wings in this city. Oh, I love Kaylee Cooper. She said, I'm famous. She got a lot of tags, too. You are famous with those amazing glasses, which stunna shades. Somebody on TikTok was making a joke about those.
MB, I'm going to say MB Whalen. Got chicken Rockefeller all day. I do like that pizza. The Thai chicken pizza. That's a good one. Oh, speaking of Crime Ski, he put half jalapeno business, half apricot lovers pizza. That's a solid choice.
Yum.
That's a solid choice.
That is a solid choice. Yeah, we had somebody on TikTok said, are those sunglasses or like a bag over her head?
Oh.
I love this. Taylor McAlpin said, gonna make me change my dinner plans. I actually did have to order Moose's Tooth the week that this was posted because everybody kept commenting stuff, and I just really needed that Mushu burrito or wrap.
Did I see you post a secret menu hack in the comments?
Oh, I did. This is one just for the podcast listeners. This is my favorite way to get Diablo sticks. You order them with green onions on top and a side of apricot sauce. And that's from the apricot pizza that everybody loves. If you didn't know, you can get a side of it to dip your pizza or your sticks in. And that sweet and spicy combo of the apricot sauce with the Diablo sauce is just, it's perfect. I swear by it. I don't order my Diablo sticks any other way. They'll know what you're talking about, and they'll give you that look of, who do you know here? Who told you about that? Secret pro tip there: get your sticks with green onions and apricot sauce. It's so much better.
Look at that! Look at that! The benefits to listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that has been episode 2 of the Road to Sundown, the podcast. We know we're shooting a lot of information off. We try to keep these quick, but just tune in every Wednesday, hit that like, subscribe, ding the bell so you get notified when we put new episodes up.
Exactly.
And follow us on all of our social medias to stay up to date on the festival.
Make some comments. You may win something. You never know. We love to do giveaways. We're known for our giveaways here at Showdown. And I think one of the benefits of following us and entering those giveaways is that usually you have a pretty good chance of winning. We try not to do a giveaway to the same person every time. I don't think we've even had that happen.
I think the only person it's happened with actually is Ernest. He's unusually.
Oh yeah, it is.
he's
unusually lucky.
Yeah.
But I love to give it to him because he supports us so much and spread the love.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you support Showdown, we will support you.
Yeah.
We're
But yeah, shout out to our sponsor, BMW Mini of Anchorage, for sponsoring the festival and the podcast.
well, we may not give away a car, but we're
No.
working on it. That would keep watching.
Yeah.
You get a car. You get a car. You get a car.
We'll turn the podcast into Oprah.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, but we love them. I was looking through some of my videos from last year. It was hilarious. They wrote on the sidewalk by the cars, "Save a cowboy, ride a BMW."
Oh, nice.
I just love that. Yeah, it's very cute. They're coming up with fun stuff, and we appreciate them so much as a sponsor.
Yeah.
They're the best. Okay, well, we'll see you next Wednesday.